How's it going, guys? Just got done watching the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode, and it starts off with where it left off. Yuya's very angry still, and I thought he was so annoyed because he had the chip implant inside his head, which is making him so aggressive, but it was actually in his helmet, so if he just took that off, he'd have been absolutely fine, but I didn't realise that, so my bad. He summons out his Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I think that's the right name. It's not Pitch Black Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I forget the name of it, but he's got that monster out. He's also got his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon out. Roger decides to give Yuya a bit of help, so he tries to change the pathway so he can start getting action cards as well on the way. But Yuya decides to Xyz overlay his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, which is a level 7 at the time, with his rank 7, which has been turned into a level 7, sorry. And he overlays them and he summons, let me just get the name, he summons Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, which was pretty awesome. For some reason, when he summons this, all the power goes out in the area, so which stops the bridge like this. So it's like got a ramp, and Crow goes first, and Crow jumps over. He gets his wings out, which you've seen if you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and he flies over the gap, and he lands at the bottom. He starts to think that, well, maybe Yuya isn't in cahoots with Roger, because Yuya could actually die from this, and why would he try and kill Yuya if he's not working with them? As Yuya goes, he does a much better version in my opinion. He starts to jump. His Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon gets equipped with these wings, and he grabs it and really flies him over. I don't know why it needed the wings as well, because I'm sure it's a dragon, it can fly anyway. It was just funny though, because Crow pretty much fucked over Yuya, because if he'd have jumped there, then there's no way that Yuya would have been able to get over as well, and he just fell to his death, so I just thought that was quite funny. Yuya manages to attack, and he sort of continuously attacks this monster until, like, Crow's life point's nearly to the bottom, and as he's about to win, he manages to save his monster one last time. Sora is watching all this from the helicopter and realises that Yuya's going a bit mental, and is like, I think some stuff's happening now, I need to go help Selena, I need to go help Yuzu. So he literally just jumps off the helicopter, lands on the back of Crow's bike, and is like, hey Crow, you don't know me, but I'm Yuya's friend. Yuya's being a bit crazy right now. Can you kind of bring him back to being normal again? Thanks a lot, goodbye. And he's like, what the fuck was that? I have a theory about the ninja guy, because we see him a lot in the series, and I think he's more important than it's letting on. I think he might be another dimension version of one of the characters. I thought it was going to be Yuto in disguise, like, because but he vanished, he got absorbed into Yuya, so it can't be. I kind of think there's something else to do with him, but I might be overthinking it. Crow actually uses something very interesting. He summons this tuna monster, which says this is very special, because when I use this monster as a tuna, whatever monster it creates, if that monster dies, I lose the duel. So I'm going to have to summon out my ace card. So I was like, I thought he was going to summon out his Sign Dragon, but I guess they don't exist in this universe. But he manages to summon his, let me get the name right, Chidori the Rail Light, which it was alright, it was pretty cool. He managed to defeat Yuya's monster, which, because of the electric ability of his attack, it electrocutes the implant in his head, which like shuts his thing down. So you think that Crow was going to win then. The last bit of evil Yuya manages to do his special effect, which is after it's destroyed, it destroys the monster that destroyed it. So this defeats Crow and inflicts battle damage back to him. So Yuya actually wins, which I thought was pretty epic. And they're dragging Crow off, and Yuya managed to wake up, and he's like, oh, thank goodness, you're back to normal. And Crow says, just leave me, go help your friends. And Yuya goes, oh, I'm so sorry, and he goes. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So now it's all about the hunt for Yuzu. We've got to find her, find out what's happening. We also remember that all of the different versions of Yuya, they all collapsed because of their like shared experience, and it's interesting seeing the bad guy like having the same experience as everyone else. So yeah, maybe he'll start to see things from different personalities, and maybe he won't be so evil. Maybe he'll help towards the greater good. Who knows? But yeah, that was everything. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to leave a like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.